friends, how's it going? It's looking doom and gloom outside, but let me tell you, I'm feeling festive. I'm feeling good today because it is my second to last day at work. I want to basically take you along with me for a few days, on my last days, and just get cozy up, celebrating that we've achieved so much this year. Right now, I'm having lunch. I made jjajangmyeon yesterday, so it's like Korean Chinese black bean noodle, and I have the sauce left, so I bump it up with cannellini beans and my homemade seitan. It's not a lot of lunch, but I'm going out afterwards to sit at a cafe, my favorite cafe in Balam, and I'm hoping to eat something there, some sweet treats to just treat myself really. And then I'm having a facial treatment afterwards. So this has become my kind of like monthly self-care day routine ritual. I think this is the reason why I'm just feeling really happy despite the weather. But right now, lunch and crack on with some work. The weather has like the worst combination. Raining non-stop and it's windy. There's no way for me to slay, keep warm, and then also keep dry. In my bag, I look ridiculous. We have to do the best we can. So I think I'm gonna head off now and I'll see you at the cafe. So you've asked what's my skincare routine, and I'm trying to explain in 2 minutes because my skincare routine is very short and simple. To set the context, I have oily, combination oily skin, and so my main issues would be clogged pores and excess oil and lots of sebum that building up on my face. And I think that could also be the reason why you think my face is dewy and glowy all the time. It's oily. So I'm blessed with that, living in this cold climate country. Secondly, I eat very healthy, hydration, sleep, stress management. I rarely wear makeup. I rarely wear foundation. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So because of my skin type, I basically focus on cleansing and hydration. Always double cleansing. Just recently incorporate glycolic acid face wash, and I think I start to see the improvement in my skin texture. Toner, I normally focus on hydrating, soothing toner, alternate with the BHA and salicylic acid. For serum, currently swapping between the salicylic acid, vitamin C, and then the hyaluronic acid. For moisturizer, I just use anything soothing, calming, things that kind of strengthen my skin barrier. Lastly, sunscreen. This is key and the most important part. I never skip sunscreen, no matter what, no matter day, and I apply a lot. If you can see this amount in winter, it will be double in summer. And this is what I do religiously every day since I was very, very young, like in primary school, because obviously I came from a hot weather country as well. Even if you don't see the sun, there's still UV ray that damaging your skin. I don't even bother like doing like setting powder. Very, very lazy, and I feel like I'm low maintenance. So let's just accept the fact that I can't be bothered. My facial treatment every month, I think this is something that I started to doing more consistently this year, and I will continue doing it. It is a luxury, but I think this is something that I also, you know, appreciate, not just from the skin and beauty and the aesthetic point of view, but also from emotional point of view, that, you know, I feel like it's nice to be treated, it's nice to be pampered, and I think that is one of the small things that I look forward to each month. And then I also feel like, you know, this is, yeah, it's just my self-care day, going out and sitting at a cafe that I really liked, enjoy the food, getting pampered by a beautician, and also obviously getting some tips and tricks and learned about my skin along the way. I appreciate that I can afford to do this now, but obviously just having understanding of my skin as it changes over time, then that helps as well. That's a lot longer than 2 minutes. Attention span is getting lower and lower, and I've been struggling all day to stay focused, because, you know, who doesn't want to count down when to actually officially log off? I've been scrolling on TikTok thinking about what I'm gonna have for snack, and I kept thinking about the almond croissant. That, do I want to have it again? I'm not sure. And I have my sourdough proofing behind me. Life struggle of a gym girly who basically can't decide what to have. I think that's my issue, whether I'm gym girl or not. Workday has finally officially finished. I am done for the year. It's time to celebrate and maybe cook something nice. I kind of want to make quiche because we have these leftovers, like small bit of short crust pressed. My brain is not working anymore. Short crust pastry that left from Ewan making his mince pie, and then just using up like vegetables that lying around in the fridge. My sourdough is, unfortunately, I don't think that she's ready yet, so I'm gonna leave her to continue proofing. All good. Whew. Actually well seasoned, or better seasoned than I thought. So well done for adding a lot of salt in the mixture. At least it's not a fail, and it's probably better than a fail. So yeah, I'm very happy about this. So I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy my dinner and just wind down for the evening, because we're all much deserved for just like a slow down, log off, and not thinking about work for at least the next few weeks. The lighting is very unromantic, but anyway. Come on, I'm waiting to hear your verdict. Say it to the mic.
Very nice.
Thank you. We have a bit of a situation with the bread. I just got back from the gym, hop on the shower, and the oven is preheated. Something's wrong with this loaf, and this is my third loaf, third time lucky in a different way. So this is her after the cold proof, and you can see the texture here. It looks very dry and flaky because I just did things that I'm not supposed to do. In panic, I just put flour on the surface and trying to shape her. Obviously that is not gonna help because that will ruin the texture of the bread that is already, I don't think she's like super bad. So basically, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think she kind of looks alright. Still bread, and you can have it, you know, just different, but you see what I mean? She just basically flopped. Quick breakfast, just to calm my nerve, hopefully. Today is a little bit special, it's my current obsession. I just made it very quickly with blending black sesame seeds with milk and then just pour into the porridge mix with the vanilla protein powder. And I must say, I am obsessed. Hit the spot all the time. I think she looks alright. Puffed up, but obviously need to let it cool down. The final result, these two thinner ones, the one that I put at the bottom rack, is definitely not, you know, there's the edges here that are very rough. These bigger ones, these two looks promising. Yeah, I'm not sure if she's properly baked. I don't know. It's definitely gonna be, it's not gonna be the best. But as long as they're edible, even if I just put it on a toast, should be fine. I think things I like about making sourdough is that it's such a journey. There's no absolute like real recipe. It is the recipe that it needs. Obviously it has science to it. It has, you know, ratio of things. You also need to kind of like learn and observe and see what's right for you, you know, the right schedule, the right routine, the right type of bread, you know, the right flavor. And I think it's so fascinating, and now I kind of get it why, you know, lots of people got into sourdough baking to begin with. This is my third loaf, and like I said, I think there's so many things that went wrong with this one. I also used a new starter. I don't know why I did that. And also I changed the recipe, and that came also from the fact that I changed my baking schedule this week. And thirdly, the wrong type of flour. If you saw me, you know, pick up bread flour at Sainsbury's on Thursday, it wasn't the right flour that I used before, and it's not strong enough. But hey, I'm not really complaining because I'm a little bit stressed and disappointed, but equally happy, because what's the fun of making perfect loaves all the time and not learn anything new? So big lesson learned for next loaves, which obviously I'm gonna make very soon. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me for a few days, my last work days of 2025. Yes, let the holidays begin. I hope you have wonderful days wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next vlog very soon. Bye.